Hello fans of the best team in the world. This is your channel for Liverpool with news, information, and curiosities every day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment on the videos to make you an even bigger fan of the Reds. The Africa Cup of Nations is an electrifying and prestigious football tournament, uniting the entire African continent in a vibrant celebration of sport and culture. Imagine the roar of the crowd, a sea of colors as fans from across Africa and beyond come together, each draped in their national flags, faces painted, and hearts pounding with excitement. This isn't just a tournament, it's a showcase of skill, passion, and unity. The best African teams clash in a thrilling display of football prowess, each game a nail-biting encounter filled with spectacular goals, breathtaking saves, and moments of sheer genius. The atmosphere is electric, the stakes are high, and the pride of nations is on the line. It's more than just a competition, it's a festival, a celebration of African unity, diversity, and the unbridled love for the beautiful game. Every match is a story, every player a hero, and every goal a moment etched in history. The Africa Cup of Nations isn't just watched, it's lived, breathed, and felt deep in the soul of every fan. It's a spectacular carnival of football, an unforgettable journey through the heart of Africa's sporting spirit. One of the key narratives in this season's Premier League title race is how well Liverpool will cope without Mohamed Salah, when the winger heads to the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, next month. Salah is by far and away the team's top scorer with 16 goals, 7 more than nearest challenger Diogo Jota, and has 8 more overall goal contributions, 23, than second-placed Darwin Núñez. The reality, however, is that we simply don't know how long Salah will be absent. The last time he left for AFCON midway through the season in 2022, he led Egypt to the final, and if that happens again, he could miss as many as 9 games, including a massive trip to title rival Arsenal at the start of February. Liverpool is currently scheduled to play only 7 games between Salah's departure after the game against Newcastle and the AFCON final on February 11th, but it could yet face an FA Cup third-round replay against Arsenal, and a fourth-round tie if it progresses. On the other hand, if, in one of the tournament's biggest shocks, Egypt exits in the group stages, all the more unlikely since the expansion from 16 teams to 24 and the addition of 4 knockout slots for the best third-place teams, Salah's involvement will conclude on January 22nd. In that case, he'd only be guaranteed to miss 4 games. If Egypt goes out in the round of 16, Salah will miss the visit of his former club Chelsea but almost certainly return for the trip to the Emirates. Anything beyond that, and he'll miss 2 further games against Arsenal and Burnley before coming back against Brentford, provided he avoids injury of course. The big question, then, is how far we expect Egypt to go. You can never predict how an international tournament will pan out of course, they rarely go according to the form book, such is their nature, but we can go off the clues we have. The first of those is the FIFA World Rankings. Egypt currently sits in 33rd place overall, which makes it the 5th best African side after Morocco, 13th, Senegal, 20th, Tunisia, 28th, and Algeria, 30th. Unlike the other 4 teams, Egypt didn't feature at the last World Cup, losing out to Senegal in a qualifying playoff rematch of the AFCON final. That prompted the exit of Carlos Queiroz in March 2022. And his successor Ihab Galal lasted just 3 games before he was fired after 2 defeats. Rui Vitória, appointed in July 2022, has since restored some stability, leading Egypt to 11 wins in 13 games, including an impressive 2-1 friendly victory over Belgium last year. He would help the Pharaohs finish with the 4th best record in AFCON qualifying, 15 points from 6 games. But one potential area of concern is that he hasn't won either of his matchups against the favourites for next month's competition. Egypt lost 3-1 to Tunisia in September, and drew 1-1 with Algeria the following month. That surely raises concerns about a potential quarter-final meeting with Morocco, which will come to pass if both teams win their groups and their round of 16 ties. Just over a year after they made it to the semi-finals of the World Cup, the Atlas Lions will take some stopping. But if Egypt is able to topple them, then they will certainly feel they can go all the way and make amends for 2022. Salah has been incredibly important for Liverpool at the start of this season, especially due to the confidence he instills in the team. Missing him for these games means losing a key piece at this early stage of the season. The team needs him just as much as the Egyptian national team does, highlighting just how great a player he is. Now, all we can do is wait for the results of the African competition, and hope that Liverpool starts these games without Salah in the best possible way, particularly by playing well and securing as many victories as possible. Thank you for watching our video, and until next time.